Okay, what you're looking at here is United States Army military canteen cook set. With the exception, I've swapped out the military canteen. It usually comes with an aluminum one or plastic one. I've swapped that out for a Nalgene. Now, I've done some customized work on this. I'm going to show you what I've done, how I did it, and show it to you in use. Disassemble it and show it to you piece by piece. Okay, first of all, inside here, got a bouillon cube, a couple of steaks. I'll show you what that is in a minute, what I'm using them for. Got a coffee, tin foil, 4 water tablets, purifying tablets, some tea, and 1 wet fire. Let me show what's inside. Okay. Now this here is just standard insulated military. I believe this is made in China. It does not have the belt loop. I went for the one that had the shoulder strap. Now, if you notice, a little different down here. There's the Nalgene water bottle. But look at this. We've got the 1 cup. We've got the 2nd cup. What I did here is I marked down and I cut that out. I laid out a pattern on the bottom and I cut out that pattern. I laid out a pattern here. I scribed a line all the way around here at 1 inch high. Prick punched it, drilled them out. Now, this all fits snug in the canteen. But now this can be used as a stove, either this way with your wet fire and some fuels burning. Since the flame's going to be coming out here, you don't want to put your handle over there. Put your handle on the opposite side. You can heat it up. You can use this as a grill. Get your tin foil. You can cook stuff up here, or you can use it this way. That's where these come in. By the way, these are pieces I cut off here. When I remove the handle, I have a clip that I filmed before this. I'll show you the handle and where the pieces are. Now I cut those, that became these. I can take these and shove these in here diagonal. You can put your fire down below there. You can also cook that way. I got one of those Weber barbecue starters in there. I also squirt a little bit of fluid just so it doesn't take so long. A few pieces of oak. Looks like it's working pretty well. I just put it on a little piece of shim stock here so I don't mark up the concrete. Okay, this part is not really important, but what I did is I put a piece of paper down and traced around it with a pin. Then I cut it out. That being this piece, this here. And then I folded it in half, folded it in half, in half, in half, and in half again, making creases. When I open it up, wherever those creases crossed each other, I took a pin and made a dot. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now that lays out. You got equal spacing for the best bet on an even heat. So all your heat is going to come up from the inside and just be directed to the center, with the exception right here. That'll be the one place it can escape. So you don't want to put your handles over this, but evenly spacing out these holes, this area will give you the best possible, in my opinion, the best possible even way to heat. So I put it on there like that, and I taped it to best fit, and then just took a prick punch, put on here and give it a tap, boom, 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 and then I took a center drill and I drilled all these out until I went up to a little bit bigger than a quarter, I believe 300 thousandths drill bit. Now on the side, you can do the same thing. Just put a piece of paper on here, fold it in the center, put it here, and then when you fold it in half, draw out your holes, punch them with a puncher, and then just you can lay it out. Just gives it a better appearance. Those holes are for air, to let air come in, keep the fire going. And as for the handle, this is the handle. That's where I cut it out. That's off the secondary cup. I cut it out, but I went way down here. Cut it out. I used tin snips, a hacksaw, a file, and a Dremel little 9-degree grinder. Now I'm going to cut this here and cut this here and this here and this here. These are going to be pins. I'll even cut this as an extra. These are going to be pins. Theoretically, I'm going to place these through here to support the cup. I'll show you that inside. But this is how I laid it out. See that hole pattern? There are those pieces of the handle that I cut off earlier. Okay, check this out. That's a piece of trout out of the freezer. It's been on there for about, it was on one side for about 20 minutes, flipped over. It's been on this side for, I'd say, about 10 or 15. Got my tea waiting for me. I'll have to reheat that up again. I actually threw a barbecue coal in there just to keep it going. I was running out of sticks. But it looks like the grill works. Okay, check that out. The trout looks done. So the tea back on. Let it finish up. Okay, again, here's one more look at the kit before I show it in fine detail. There's the tea it made me with the cook cup. The canteen goes in the cook cup. The cook cup goes inside the stove, which is another cook cup. There's the two pieces of the handle I cut off to make the spikes to go through there. There's the foil with the rainbow trout I'm about to have for dinner. Some more tin foil. Beef bouillon cube. It's great for when you're sitting in the wind at night, cold. Just boil yourself up broth. Some water tablets. If I want to drink cold water without boiling it. A wet fire, just to get fire started. You can break that into 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Just enough to get the tinder started. And even works wet. Thus, it's called wet fire. And some coffee. All of those fit in there. Okay, before I show you the kit I'll put back together, let me show you that trout. See how it peels up away from the skin? You can tell it's done that way. Grilled rainbow trout on an Army canteen cook set. And tea. You can see where I cut out that bottom piece. So you just open these up. Snug fit. Only extends the bottom about ½ inch, most 3/8 to ½ inch. Military canteen. The Nalgene is made to fit it perfect. I've got these 2 small holes here, 1 big hole here. These are level, so I put the 2 pins this way to make the rest. If I want to cook this way, I can cook with an alcohol stove that way. I could probably put a Trangia, but I could put a soda pop alcohol stove in there, or Esbit, such. And let's see, this one is designed for the rack. This one is just for air ventilation all the way around when I'm using it this way. And these on top for the grill. So for those of you who are subscribers, thanks a lot. I really enjoy the feedback and the ideas you give me, and a lot of you have invited me into your lives, into your hiking. As you know, I have an open door policy. Anybody who wants to come with me at any time, you're welcome. So those of you who are just seeing this for the first time, you might want to check out some of my other videos. I have contests from time to time. I have a really big one coming up, and you got to be a subscriber to be part of it. That's the only thing. I give back to those who give me the ideas. So I'll see you guys in the next one.